I wanted to do a quick video here because this stuff is just hilarious. I made a post on the Facebook, just different posts like usual. And one of them I said today, earlier, like here in Ohio, like back east, we're not used to having the long-term regular use of weed or marijuana like out west, like in Colorado and stuff. I was out in Colorado in 2015 doing massage therapy and stuff like that, living with roommates, and that sucked, living with people out there. And it's so expensive, you have to live with people out there unless you make enough money to be on your own. And for a single bedroom apartment and studio, it's $950 up to $1,000 for a single bedroom place. Back east, you can get a house, a rental house, a duplex for all that stuff. It's crazy. But Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, places like that around here are the cheapest. Out west or down south, it's just more expensive. But out west, they're all used to the weed or marijuana, medical marijuana, and they have it down pat. Back here in east, we're not used to it. The police aren't used to it. People been doing it on their own, regardless if it was legal or not. People are doing stuff, you got no control of it. They're trying to stop everything, and you can't. There are many, many reasons why people are doing the drugs, doing weed and pot. Because of mental health, because of being poor, not having money, the way they grew up, just everything I talked about in my other video on there, you'll see. If you look for the other video where I talk about the drug problem out there and stuff recently. But there are many reasons why people are doing stuff like that out there, to get high and feel good, feel relief from their pain, their depression, their stress, their anxiety, all these things. They got disorders going on. So they figure it's just easier doing that than taking a prescription, going to the doctor. I don't want to take pills either. I don't believe in it. I'm holistic. But, I can drink a beer, I can go out and run, rollerblade, do all these recreational things, craft, and do stuff, and just be busy, work, landscape, and talk. I don't need to do pot and sit there and do all this stuff or do a drug. I just try to get through it. It's been tough through the years, through my life. It's been tough dealing with depression myself. A little bit of bipolarness going on. Trying to find love, trying to have a house, and all these normal things that we go through. It's tough. And I've just kind of freeballed it, it's tough. So I can understand people now and understand what's going on out there, and I know what the solution should be, figure out what's wrong with people, their mental state, their health, and how they grew up, and all this stuff. And it takes more time, it takes more understanding and empathy that I have, that a lot of people don't. It takes a lot of those things to figure everybody out and help them. And pretty soon, we're turning things around and fixing stuff, so it's tough. But again, here in Ohio, they're trying to figure out. They're trying to put a label on it everywhere, just throughout the U.S. Put a label, what to do, because people are still driving, being high. They're trying to function and do stuff or work. It's not good. They're trying to do stuff, and I can't think. They're just trying to figure out, ways to get around this, but, you can make money off of it. Anybody and everybody can make money off of it. We just need to figure it out and let it keep going, because it's better than drugs. It's better than people doing coke and meth and making all this stuff for money and then getting people addicted and stuff like that. It won't stop. So like out west in Colorado, if they keep this going, and figure it out, and if people learn to control themselves, don't leave the house high, don't drive high, don't leave a party high, stay put, sleep in the person's house, sleep outside, don't matter where the hell you sleep, don't drive being high. That's as bad as alcohol or texting. Texting and driving is worse than all of them, and there was a time when we didn't worry about texting and driving and stuff, or alcoholics, but we got alcoholics around here, and it's because of a behavior problem, what they're dealing with, and they don't care. People are depressed, or family stuff going on, or stuff going on in their own life. Nobody has self-control and can do it and do stuff naturally. But if we figure this out, it would kick the drugs away. Nobody would be doing drugs and making money, make money with the weed and marijuana, pot. And it's more natural. But people still get their brain fried, fry their brain cells. They can't think. They don't know what the hell they're doing still. But if people would just have self-control and control how much you're doing and stuff like that, it'll be all right. Simple as that. It's not that hard. It's not brain science. It's not Bill Nye the Science Guy, brain science shit. Just figure it out. It's self-control and stuff like that. I got to try and do the same thing. I don't take drugs. I don't take pills. It's tough. So that's why I'm trying to be a mental health advocate, speaker, all this shit, can life coach people once I get myself going better. And, I went through all this depression and everything myself because of dealing with stuff and people. And, a girl with a lifelong addiction. And now she's sober and stuff like that. So it's been tough. But that's what makes me the way I am and what I'm doing here. How I'm trying to help people. But I made a post, and I posted it on a couple of different pages out there, public pages, group things. And some guy commented on it and said, he'll do it wherever he wants and, whenever, doing the weed. And I just said, yep, I agree. So then another person came up and said, well, until you get pulled over and get a UTI. So then a guy comments and says, why would he get a UTI? He don't have any liquids in him. Then he says, drink some cranberry juice. And I put LMAO, and I put, it pertains to alcohol. Under the influence, or DUI, pertains to alcohol. You're not doing any alcohol. You're just high from smoking, vaping, whatever hell you're doing it, and where you did it. And then I put, I don't know what the term would be for that, driving while high, DWH, driving while high. Hey, man, the other day I got cited for a DWH, driving while high, man. I gotta go to court and pay that shit. I don't know what the answer would be for that. They're gonna have to come up with a new term, DWH, driving while high, man. I don't know. Just don't fucking leave the house being high. Stay in your house. Be smart. Do it in your house. Do it outside in the backyard. I don't give a shit where you do it. Don't get in your fucking car and drive high. Don't kill somebody. Don't run into people. Same thing with alcohol. That'll never stop. Don't drive while intoxicated. But people don't listen. They do it. Stay your ass at the bar. Sleep outside on the sidewalk. Get a ride. Sleep over at somebody's house. Whatever. I don't give a shit what you do. Quit driving like an alcoholic. Quit driving while high. Maybe we'll be all safer. And don't text while driving, including myself. All these things we need to fix. It's hard to do. So, but, DWH, drive while high. I might have to use that term, I don't know. But it was pretty damn funny, adding that. So I'll probably add those, definitely add those screenshots in there for everybody to see and laugh, hopefully. It's funny as shit. But I just felt compelled I had to do this video on that. That's pretty damn funny. But I will keep going back to my birdhouses here. Just trying to get into that shit and sell some damn birdhouses and make some pocket money that way. Get some hinges on that shit so that part of the roof lifts up. You can clean the bird stuff out, and then more new birds can come in there and live. You know, happy place, happy place, happy birds. Like and subscribe and share this shit like crazy, and my name out there. And look up The Awakening on the Facebook, and Adam Paul Geiger on Facebook. I don't care. Follow me, look me up. Don't care. I landscape, do handiwork, do it all. I can be a butler, I can be an assistant. I can, whatever you want me to be, I can do it. All right, getting back to the birdhouses.